and welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca. This is just a rather quick show and tell of a couple of quilts that I have just managed to finish before I pop them in a suitcase and take them to Australia. One of the things I've been doing this past week, as well as doing June Waffle that you all will have seen, is I have been getting quilts ready to take with me. Being ill for 3, 4, 5 weeks, sort of left a bit more to last minute, but hey ho, I thrive on semi-organised chaos. So I thought I'd show you them before I pop them in the case. They've just been out on the line drying, the last of them, because I have washed them beforehand. Helps put that little bit of crinkle in, stops people panicking when they get the quilts, when the crinkle all comes in to effect. But this first one is for my mum. I did pick the fabrics with my mum in mind. She loves pale blues and pinks, so I've gone for these that is all primarily blue, but then there is a scattering of pink throughout. And this is actually a pattern. It's the Triangles Quilts. It is by the Quilting Cottage, which is actually, it's got an Australian address, so that's quite apt as well, isn't it? Quilt size 66 by 67.5. Did work out to roughly that, I think. There may have been half an inch in it, depending on what bits, on how I cut it or how close my seam allowance was. But yeah, it is a gorgeous quilt. I'm really impressed with how this one came out, because while I do enjoy the triangles, I also was a little bit unsure, but I love the blue with the pop of pink. I will try and get some pictures to pop at the end of this. I'll try and get some while I'm in Australia, because I don't have the space to hold them up at the moment, but I'll try and get some pictures of the full thing that I can put in at the end. But this is a load of 60-degree triangles sewn together, and then it does have sashing, and then it does also have a border all the way around. I did 2-inch lines on this one, just going across, and I think it worked out really, really well. And then I've got this gorgeous fabric on the back, which I think is absolutely beautiful, and I think my mum's gonna love it. I guess we shall find out when I hand it over. Though she did, on a phone call the other day, put a request in for a lap quilt. She also put a request in for a bag as well, but I haven't had time to do that at all before I go. But she doesn't know I'm coming, so she'll get her lap quilt a lot sooner than expected, that's for sure. The fabric on the back was from my local quilt shop. I think it's a Moda fabric. But these ones were all from the same lady I got the pattern from. I think it's French Fabrics. I haven't got the little card slip that came with the fabrics, but I'm pretty sure it's French Fabrics. But anyway, there are details there if you do want to potentially email her. It's the pink fabrics that she has on the front, but she was amazing. I went to a quilt show and I got a bundle with the blues, and she helped me pick all the pinks. She was absolutely fantastic with colour and stuff, so I got everything I needed while there, apart from the backing. And managed to get this all put together. So that is quilt number 1. And then quilt number 2. Quilt number 2, I actually wanted to try this pattern. So this is Star Pop 2 from Quilty Love. Absolutely adore the pattern. Saw somebody who had done it. I think they'd done it with some Ruby Star fabrics. And just love the way it sort of came together with all these sort of stars, different colours on each corner. It's all sorts of different colours throughout. It's like peaches and blues and all sorts of different things throughout the quilt itself. And I actually used a load of Hobbycraft fat quarters with this from when we first started quilting, and me and Karis were picking up fat quarters all over the place, loads of different ones, and then we didn't end up using them in our first quilts. I used a lot of the greens, but I did think about doing blues, so I picked up a lot of these blue ones at the beginning and these peaches, but then I didn't end up using them. So I wanted to try this pattern with fabrics, with these fabrics, because I knew the colours would look good together, but I also didn't want to sort of cut into some brand new fabrics that I had with other patterns in mind. So I actually started this one before I went to the most latest quilt show, or got my birthday fabrics, should I say. So I started this one before I went to that show, and I will say I did pick up a few fabrics with this pattern in mind, so I may well be doing this pattern a few more times. I'm definitely doing it once more for Catherine. She's got some sunflower fat quarters and things. It takes 16 fat quarters for this, and for these I did realise there was quite a few that actually weren't a full fat quarter, so there is some random different ones. Like this one was not originally in there, but I needed to pull in more colours because I didn't have as much fabric as I thought I did. So yeah, I was basically playing with this quilt top originally, and I got this done, say, I think I got the quilt top done before I went to the quilt show. Then I switched gears and did the quilt top for my mum, because I then realised I was going to Australia and therefore needed to get that finished. So I switched gears, did the quilt top for my mum, and then decided, because I like to have more to do than not enough to do, of course. I like a mammoth to-do list. Not really, but always ends up that way. I decided to try and get this one finished and quilted so I could gift it to my sister and her family. I gifted one to my brother and their family when they were in the UK. It was one I'd already done. So yeah, I may end up making some in the future with fabrics picked out specifically for each family, but at least they will have a quilt of mine in the meantime, and then they can decide which one, or they can use both. There's enough of them in the family. This background fabric was also picked up from my local quilt shop. I have, well, local, it's about 40 minutes away. It's in Poynton. Patch Finders, absolutely love them in there. There is, in particular, one lady, they're all fantastic, but in particular, there's one lady that does work primarily on a Saturday, and she's fantastic with knowing the fabrics and colour, and I can go in with a quilt top, and she is amazing at giving me suggestions as to what can be backing. And we came up with this really, really fun one, which pulls from the oranges and the blues, even if it's peachy orange. There's some other oranges in there. Pulls all the oranges and the blues in. And then we found this gorgeous spotty binding, which again pulls in the oranges and peaches on the front, including sort of these ones, brings in those sorts of colour tones while still matching the back. And yeah, completely different type of quilt, but a really, really fun one. For this one, I did try a straight line quilting pattern. I actually did a couple of rows and it just was not looking right. So for this one, I did the wavy lines, which is an absolute killer on your shoulders. And it is one that I think I'm going to have to do in the future again on this type of quilt for Catherine. But I think I'm going to spread out the actual quilting time over the course of a few weeks. So do a few rows and then have a rest, because it does get your shoulders. But it's really, really fun. And it's basically just doing wavy lines. There is no measuring between it. There is no, you know, how much do I go one way, the other way. You can cross them over if you want. You literally just have to wiggle the quilt bit by bit as it goes through. And it's a really, really effective pattern. I've actually done it on a few quilts. It's only when I pulled a muscle in my shoulder after doing one in a day that I realised quite how pulling it is on your shoulder. But the effect is gorgeous, and as I say, I've done a few quilts with it and it looks really, really effective. So yeah, that is quilt number 2. This is Star Pop 2 from Quilty Love. If you want this pattern, it's just a PDF download, and in so many different colours. It can look so fun. I've just noticed there's a little bug on my desk. These have literally just coming off the line where they've been drying. So I'll just put that bug on the floor to live its best life. It's better than trying to get in Australia. So, yeah, this is Star Pop 2. You can do this with solids, have some sort of rainbow effect going through it. You can do it with random colours. You can do it with colours in the same shade, colours that aren't. You could do black stars instead of white. There are so many different options, and they all come together, say, as single blocks that you then piece together. But it's a really, really fun pattern to do, and I've really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, that is my very quick video on my latest 2 quilts that are about to go in a case and wing their way to the other side of the world. If you do have any questions, bob them down below. I say I will try and remember to get pictures and pop them in the end of this video before I upload them, but I need to film it before I go. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.